Good morning, Craig here, Diggs Rod Shop. I'm down here in the shop with Kassidy. Say good morning, Kassidy.
Good morning, Kassidy.
It is good morning. It is a beautiful day here in Iowa. Want to talk about the 48.5 window that we've been working on. We keep calling it the 48.5 window. Alan, I think, is going to call it a 50. I'm not sure.
It's always a 48 in my mind.
It's a 48, and that's what it is for me too. What I want to do this morning is talk about what Kassidy has done, and we'll do, I put a couple cameras on him, and then he took the cameras and moved them around some of the work that he was doing on this truck. So this morning, just kind of give me an update, Kassidy, what you've been doing on this thing.
Well, we got all the steering hooked up. I had to modify, I don't know if you can come in here and see it. It's kind of dark in there, but I had to redo around the brake pedal, get that all to fit. So I started notching around the transmission too, just to get it, the cab actually sat down on there. So I have to finish cutting that, build a little hump there.
Well, it's critical that the cab be back down on this truck. I mean, we've done a lot of work to the chassis, we've done a lot of work to the cab, but it's got to sit back down on the chassis in order to finalize a lot of that work. So
like I had to have it back on here to finish the steering, finish the brake pedal. Of course, cut that hole out. I didn't know where any of that stuff needed to go. So the steering's all hooked up now, and you can see got all that done.
Oh yeah, nice. You've done some work on that seat too. You know, I want to elaborate just a little bit there. Come on in here. That's that Wise Guys seat, guys. You've seen on our silver truck, and we have that bronze green truck too. We've got a couple other trucks out there, but that flips up, and that's where we put all of our wiring right there.
Yeah, so I gotta come in. I'm gonna cut these, cap all the ends of those, clean up some of these welds.
Right. Nice product. Yeah, nice product, but it does need some finishing up. That's for sure. So, all right. So you're right in the middle of this thing, Kassidy. Like I said, we've got some video of the work that he's been doing to it. He's been fitting the fenders on it. Steering's pretty much there. Brake system's pretty much there through the cab. Anything else? What's your next move?
Well, I'm going to try to get this fender finished. This fender's been fighting me something terrible. So the inner fenders are in. I got them notched.
You can come around
that
here.
Fender over there, it's pretty much just set on. I just kind of got it loosely bolted in for now. I got all the seams welded up here.
Why do you weld the seams?
Well, we found if you don't weld the seams, they'll crack over time. So.
How did we find that out, you know? Oh my gosh, we got one of the trucks done here. It's been 3 years now.
47, we was trying to assemble it, and this crack just started appearing, and we it'd been sitting on a stand for probably.
It hadn't even driven it, didn't even have it driving. So highly recommend you guys will see that. That's one of the things that we do on these aftermarket fenders here, is where they put them all together and spot weld them. We just go ahead and TIG weld that together, TIG weld this thing together. There's just going to be no cracks after that.
Come in here, and right now it's just rough cut, so I could get it bolted on. But we had them notched for the AC compressor. So I got to figure out how to finish that off.
Build a pocket in there so that no weather gets into it. You shouldn't be driving this thing in the rain, but I'm telling you what, we have been caught in the rain so many times.
Yeah, and all them lines run up underneath there anyway.
Yeah.
So we got to do that. Then I can get the radiator mounted, we got to get an intercooler, and then the condenser. And I got to figure out where to mount the pump, all the stuff for the cooling on the supercharger.
And this thing actually gets a transmission cooler too. We've got to get incorporated in there also.
Probably back in the back, because it's got its own fan and everything. We got a derail cooler for that. So.
Okay. So a lot goes into these builds, and I guess what I'm saying is, long before you ever get paint put on something, you've got to go through and do all the bracketry, all the cutting out of the inner fender wells, whatever it is, getting the AC lines ran, you know, getting the radiator in there, making sure you have all those clearances long before you start the body part.
This truck's all aftermarket, so nothing fits like factory.
Well, and this cab's even Premier. Premier makes this cab, and we bought this a few years ago, and literally all the components go with it too. So.
I want to get the hood on it too, because I want to make sure all this gap
right
here. They never seem to line up right, so I want to fix all that too while
Yep,
we're at
yep.
it.
Well, that belt line, I mean, you mentioned the gap on the hood and the lining that up. That belt line on these things, even from factory, never really lined up. So there's.
This one's pretty good. It needs a little bit of work on it, but it's not too bad.
Well, Premier did a great job. I mean, they make a great product. I mean, they're confined to the aftermarket parts that they get too, but when they put them together, I mean, they get things lined up nicely.
Yeah,
They get you way ahead of the game.
If I was going to use that cab at home, I'd have just put it on and it'd have been good.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, for this caliber of truck, we needed it to be a little bit better. So.
Right. A little dusty right now, but with that said, when we get all said and done with this truck, this one is going to hit the show circuit in 2028. This one has the Art Morrison chassis under it. It has that Blueprint 427 with a supercharger on it. I mean, this thing is just going to be a high-end, high-caliber type build is what we're talking about.
One of our beds on it, one of the first,
right?
Hopefully production beds, not a experimental deal. So.
Yep, we're working on that vigorously. We've got the stake pockets, you guys know, for the 47 to 53 Chevrolet truck. We've got them done. They're in stock here. It is the bed sides that we're working on right now. We've got them. We're working on that. Again, I'll do a video on that when it comes to the fab part of that bed here in the future. But I think we've got that nailed down too. So with that said, well, Kassidy, I'm taking your time up, I guess to say.
Time.
It's my time. Well, we wanted to.
Now it's your time. So.
I wanted to do a video of an update on the 48 here, and Kassidy is working on that daily at this point, so it ought to come together. We'll bring you guys an updated video here in the next couple of weeks of where we're at with this thing, and hopefully we'll get this over into the body shop and start getting some body work done on it and get some color to it. So with that said, this is Craig.
This is Kassidy.
We'll catch you guys down in the shop.